In this video, we're going to talk about the simplest way to release stress or tension in your body. And it's actually so simple, you're going to be surprised, but it's also very powerful and effective. And I invite you to stay until the end of the video, where I give you specific instructions how you can start using this technique right now, as in the guided instructions, but also how you can use it in your day-to-day. And hey, if this is the first time that we meet, I'm Jonas Erb, and on this channel we talk about authenticity and personal growth. We provide tools and ideas that help you gain clarity, freedom, and fulfillment in your life. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. So, the very simple way to release stress or tension in your body is to breathe. And hear me out on this. To breathe in a very specific way. So, first I'm going to explain what I mean, like how this breathing works and why it works, and then I'm going to give you specific instructions where you can follow along and learn this technique right now to allow yourself to relax and process stress and tension right now and also in your day-to-day. So what I mean by breathing is to allow yourself to breathe very deeply inside of your body, especially the belly area, the chest, and then your core, your root, your perineum, your genital area. Like this whole front of the body, you're going to breathe into it consciously, also the back by the way. Like this whole core, you're going to breathe into it consciously. And the key is to do it in a way where you're allowing yourself to breathe instead of forcing yourself to breathe. So it's really in allowing, breathing very deeply. And the other important thing is that it is not about just physically breathing, but it's also about feeling into this breathing, like feeling into the tension and stress in your body. And so first, it's important to understand why the stress and tension is in our bodies and how it can actually be moved. So like the stress and the tension accumulates as there are emotions or thoughts that come up that get stuck because they were not able to be processed in the moment as it happened. And so this then kind of creates some kind of tension or like stuckness or these little contractions inside of our bodies. It's almost as if you had like a muscle cramp. Like it's cramped and it can't really open. And so this is not a muscle cramp, but it's more like an emotional, energetic cramp. There might even be parts of the body that are physically cramped, but it's more of a feeling and experience. If you have trouble feeling and experiencing, I have another video where I talk about feeling, which I'm going to link up here. But it's really important to understand that, not from a cognitive level, but experience yourself as you're breathing in, you're allowing yourself to feel into the contractions and into anything that's happening inside of your body. So what I would like to invite you to do now is to follow along with me in this video while I'm guiding you through breathing, like this conscious breathing, while I'm also continuing to explain certain parts about it. And so you can start experiencing what I mean while you follow along and also understand more deeply what I mean. Okay, so let's start by just shaking our body a little bit, like the shoulders, allowing yourselves to just let go of some of this physical tension in our body. And you can also shake from the legs, like your whole body, just shake it a little bit. Allowing ourselves to let go of some of this physical tension before we even start the conscious breathing. Okay. So it's interesting, I already start noticing some emotions coming up. And this is what's happening when you're like very much in your body and you're feeling. it often happens that some kind of emotion are going to be stirred up as you're allowing yourself to relax more, because this is what was hindering you from actually relaxing and feeling. Okay. And so we're going to start by allowing yourselves to just take a deep breath into our belly. And you can do this silently, or you can make a sigh as you're exhaling. And this sounding actually helps your body to vibrate and thus also kind of like move this tension and energy a little more easily in your body. So we're going to take another deep breath. And we're going to allow ourselves to feel into our body as if we were able to kind of drop into this breathing, as if you were kind of like with the breathing, we're kind of relaxing and falling, almost falling into this breathing in the body, like falling into this air, falling inside, as we're feeling more into what's happening inside of us as you're breathing. And the key really is to allow the breathing to happen instead of forcing it to happen. Because we're not doing the breathing, we're allowing the breathing, we're allowing the breath to come into our body. And the more we can allow ourselves to breathe without wanting it to happen a certain way, the easier it's going to be to feel into anything that's happening inside of our body. And as we're continuing to breathe, we can allow ourselves to feel as if we were breathing into our belly, into our chest, and into our core, like the root and the perineum, the genital area. Allowing ourselves to really feel fully into our core. And what is happening now is like I'm starting to tremble a little bit. This is like a normal reaction that sometimes can happen as you start to like feel some of what's happening inside your body, some of the tension and stress. It can happen that your body starts trembling a little bit. And also what can happen is that you start to feel emotions. So I'm starting to feel like some sadness coming up. Whatever you might be experiencing, maybe sadness, maybe anger, maybe frustration, whatever you're feeling, just allow yourself to feel into it and allow it to be there, and allow this breath just to naturally touch any contractions inside of your body, any place where it feels tense, where it feels stress. Just allow this breath to touch these parts inside of yourself. Allow them to move the energy inside of your body, the contractions, the tension. And you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, but you can also just breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth. Actually, it doesn't really matter how you're breathing, but I invite you to do it in a way that feels most relaxing to you in this moment. And if you have problems feeling and really feeling and dropping into your body, I have a video up here where I talk about feeling, like a feeling ability. You can watch that to go deeper in that. But also just allow yourself to drop, as if you, like, what can help is to put your head down and look down with your eyes. You can close your eyes too and just look down. And as you're looking down, it is a way to really have your consciousness drop inside of your body. Allow yourself to drop as if your center of awareness could just drop inside of your body into your core. Because this is really about feeling and relaxing and dropping into the body. And it's really about it being an experience, like being something you experience, you live inside of your body. It's not about like wanting to understand anything or like wanting to think about where's the contraction, what is happening, what might this have, or what's the reason for that maybe. No, it's not about thinking about it. And it's a very important difference to like think about what you're feeling and actually feeling and being with what's there as an experience in your body. So as you're breathing, allow yourself to come more and more into your body. And allow yourself to relax more. Allow yourself to feel how you're just feeling to anything that's going on, any contraction, any stress, any tension. The more you're allowing it to be there, and to feel it, to breathe into it, the more you're going to be able to relax your body. And there are going to be waves, as now there was a little wave coming up of emotions that was coming up. And that's going to be normal. It's going to be part of the process. And if you allow that process to happen without resisting it, but really allowing it to happen, that's going to help you process what is there inside of your body as stress and tension. So let me know in the comments what happened once you did this exercise. And the good thing about this exercise is that you can do it anywhere and everywhere. You can do it when you're in the bus, in the tram. You can do it when you're sitting at home or even when you're at work. I would invite you to do this at least 5 to 10 minutes a day and allow yourself to really learn how to breathe consciously with feeling, like actually experiencing anything. Like really feeling into and experiencing what is happening inside of your body. And the more you're able to drop into that and really feel, the easier it is going to be for you to process any stress and tension as it comes up in your life, instead of having it accumulate inside of your body and then having to do like a deep cleansing to relax again. I actually talk a lot about these kind of topics on this channel. So if you want to watch more videos about this topic, I will link a couple of relevant videos in the description of this video and also at the end of this video. And I also support people in letting go of like tense emotion, stress, or even stuck things that are holding you back in life, be it emotions, be it mental or emotional blocks. So if you're curious about that, here's a link to a half-an-hour free coaching and evaluation call where you can see if and how I can best support you. And if you liked the video and got value out of it, I would really appreciate you liking the video and supporting my channel by subscribing to my channel and turn on notifications by pressing on the notification bell so you'll be notified when new videos are going to come out. And so you can continue going deeper by watching this video, which is about a simple way to release heavier stuck emotions in your body. It's kind of similar, but it goes a little deeper and has some other parts. And this one is the one where I talk about how you can let go of very heavy emotions if you had something that was really heavy for a long time and how you can process that.